So when we find ourselves comparing, it can become toxic. And let me paint a picture of what the toxic version may look like. It can become toxic when you allow it to lead to greed or envy. But before I continue, have you ever heard the term that comparison is a thief of joy? That's right, because over time, what it does, if it isn't nipped in the bud, right, it can lead to dissatisfaction, inadequacy, ungratefulness, right? And so when it becomes toxic, we're being left felt jealous or isolated, sometimes even resentful towards someone. It can leave us to forsake our own obligations and responsibility. It may lead us to perform, be performing, to be pretending, or sometimes having a victimized mindset that we are we are the issue, that it's because of us that we can't or we will never, and it can become a spiral down into a deep dark place. So let's look at healthy comparisons. This is healthy comparisons encourage us to self-assess in a healthy way. Like, how can I do this better without the shame, without the guilt, but with an opportunity to learn and to grow while being grateful. Also, this type of comparison starts with gratitude, thanking God for what we have, for where we are. Because if you look back at last season, if you look back at last year, I'm sure you are not where you are today. And that may not look like the physical things around you, but internally, right? So when we take the time to self-assess and reflect, we can find something to be grateful for. And so this healthy comparison begins with gratitude. Also, it allows us to find solution and leads to healthy growth by being realistic. No, my situation and someone's situation may not look the same, it may not be the same, but assessing yourself based on what's realistic, right? You may have additional responsibilities compared to someone else. It might take you a few more steps or a different avenue or direction in getting there, but you do want to be realistic by looking at the resources and your community around you before you begin to compare. Right, this comparison is something that allows you to grow, where you can find a mentor or inspiration to do better and not to say I need to be there. Because if we're being honest, comparison is gonna always seem like somebody has more. It's not the mindset that we want to go through as children of the Most High God. So we have to ensure that those thoughts are kept in check and are in alignment to God's words. So as we continue to compare, right, it's good to have someone where we can look up to. But remember that Jesus is the standard, not people, not man, right? Jesus is the standard. We want to be more like Jesus. We want to be more Christ-like. And so he is who we value and not man. All right. So in celebration of other person's accomplishments. So this comparison allows us to be happy for those who are happy, right? Not to feel good about someone's failure, right? Or to feel better about yourself, but really celebrate with other person's accomplishment, despite that we may not even be where we want to be, but naturally being happy for them. And what you start do, pray for them and thank God for them. It also helps to remove that bitter root or resentment that might form. So you want to keep it in check. So for everyone here listening, if you are in your situation or a state or find yourself comparing yourself, one that allows you to feel unashamed, one that allows you to be pushing, to be thriving, right, in a negative way, then this is what I want to say to you. Stop condemning yourself. You are not a victim. You are not behind. You are not less than anybody. You are not forsaken. You are not forgotten. You do not need to be like them. You are not beneath. You are not damaged. You are not a burden. You are not the problem. You are not a mistake. You are not worthless. You are not alone. But you are seen. You are heard. You are loved. You're chosen. You are cherished. You are fearfully and wonderfully made. You are worthy. You are forgiven. You are the head and you are the victor. You are set apart. You are Christ-like. You are somebody. You are being renewed. You are being transformed. You are the solution to the problem, and you are the light. So if you find yourself comparing, remind yourself of what God says about you. Yes, it will look different for everybody, but your purpose here have a specific journey for a specific mission. God doesn't show favorite, but you are his favorite. So remember that next time.